Hello, and welcome back to the channel. I know you're just as twisted as me and can't get enough of the evilness of our planet. I don't know what it is, it must be the intrigue behind people being so evil, or it's just something that makes us realize that our life could be a lot worse. Regardless, I really do appreciate you taking the time to listen to the content. The channel would not be here without you. Today's video features more interrogation footage. These videos always tend to get a little bit dark. A lot dark, so I don't think I really need to tell you all viewer discretion is advised. If you're enjoying these kind of videos, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. But before we get into the video, this video is sponsored by Spades Royale, a free-to-play friendly spades game that you can play anywhere at any time with live video. Click the link in the description to download Spades Royale now and get 1,000 free coins. Spades Royale is my new favorite game. I'm already almost at level 50, which is kind of crazy because I hadn't played a couple weeks ago. But I have to say, it is addicting. I can see why a lot of people play this. The game is totally free to play for both iOS and Android, and the video tables are absolutely amazing, and it's so cool to see your opponent's reactions. It's a very unique game. I've never really found a game that combines this much fun and strategy. Since I started playing it, I am liking it more and more because they release special features and upgrades to the game from time to time, not to mention the bonus chips. If you're not familiar with how to play spades, it's a cool card game that plays 2v2, so you need to be synced with your partner, and there's always an online partner to play with. The basic rules are you start with 13 cards, and based on those cards you need to guess how many rounds you will win. Ace is high, 2 is low. Spades trumps any other suit, but you can't use the spades unless they're unlocked, which means someone ran out of a different suit so they could unlock the spades. Before the game starts, you get to see your cards, and your opponents and your team choose how many total points you think you'll get. So if I bid 2 and they bid 4, our total needs to be 6. If we go over, we get what's called a bag. Once you get 5 bags, it actually minuses 50 points. If you bid a nil, meaning you don't think you'd win a single one, and you get that, there's a 100-point bonus. And what I like the most and think is very unique are party tables. You can enjoy this social and fun game with live players worldwide. It actually feels like you're playing at the same table. Truly amazing. And check this out. You can personally customize your avatar. There's a lot of different customizations, and I like to have my hood and glasses on to hide my face and be mysterious. How cool is that? I have recently fell in love with this game, and I have no doubt you guys will love it too. So, tell me, do you think you have what it takes to beat me in spades? Look at my win-loss record. Yes, I am amazing. What are you waiting for? Click the link in the description to download the game for free and receive 1,000 free coins. Good luck, and I will see you there, when I'm winning every dang game. And without any further ado, let's begin. And as always, this video may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Dave Rogers and Meryl Rogers adopted their son Cameron Rogers in 1994. They had married back in 1982 and were eager to start a family together. When they adopted Cameron, he was just a baby. As Cameron grew up, he was finding it difficult to focus on his studies. He was subsequently diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. In any case, he graduated high school and went on to enroll in college. Outside of his school life, he traveled a lot with his parents, even visiting Europe and going on Caribbean cruises. Dave and Meryl wanted Cameron to have a great life, and they insisted that he should focus on his school life. They even restricted him from getting a job and promised to cater to his every need. They wanted him to allocate his time and energy towards his studies. This led to several arguments between Cameron, who wanted more freedom to live his life, and his parents, who felt they were doing what was best for him. Then one morning, things turned tragic. Cameron had had enough, and he started to contemplate doing the worst thing imaginable. After an hour of going back and forth, Cameron went to the garage to get a wooden sword he had carved. His mother was in the kitchen. She was his first victim. He hit her on the head and then stabbed her in the neck, back, and face. But Meryl didn't die immediately. She fell to the ground incapacitated while Cameron went after his adoptive father, who had just come into the kitchen. Cameron stabbed Dave in the back so deep that it punctured his lung. Later that day, 2 of Cameron's uncles called to ask about his parents. Cameron lied to them, telling them his parents were in bed with the flu. The following day, Cameron placed Dave's body in a suitcase and wrapped Meryl's body in a tarp before hiding their bodies behind a shed in the backyard. Cameron remained in the house for an entire week after that. He planned to escape, to leave the country, but he needed to get as much money and valuables as he could first. He took a train to Montreal, then headed to the U.S. border where immigration turned him away since he intended to work in the USA without a work visa. When Cameron returned to Montreal, he trespassed into a building that was still under construction. He set up a bed for himself, and later that evening he dialed 911.
That's 911?
Hello?
Hello.
I would like to confess to a murder.
Okay. Well, so where are you?
I actually, I'm on a street, in Montreal. I don't know where that street is.
Well, you need to know if you want me to send somebody.
Yeah, that's true, Wayne. I'm near a parking garage.
Okay, you need to be more specific. I need an address or intersection.
I'm going to find the street name. An address. Oh, that might work. How is my 1731 Mcculloch? Does that work?
What's the name of the street?
Mcculloch?
How do you spell it?
Mikado.
It doesn't exist, sir.
Oh, well, I just read a sign on a house. I'm gonna go up to the corner of the street to see the street name. Okay.
And who did you kill?
My mom and dad.
Okay. Where do they live?
They live in Ottawa.
They live in Ottawa?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have an address?
60.
How do you spell the street name?
6.
Okay. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Cameron. Cameron Rogers.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
22.
Here's the street. On.
Okay. Are you gonna stay on the corner?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I will stay.
So what are you wearing? The clothing.
I'm wearing an orange, puffy coat and orange mitts with jeans.
Okay. So orange coat, and you're 22. Okay.
Yes, and I have a hoodie on. A hood.
Okay. What color do you do?
Huh?
What color do you do?
What?
Your shirt is what color?
Well, the shirt is orange and the hoodie is blue.
Okay, so your jacket is orange and the hoodie is blue?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send somebody to go and talk to you and just see what's going on, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
When the responding police officer approached Cameron, he could hear Cameron crying. Cameron confessed to his crimes again. The police officer took him to the police station for further questioning. Meanwhile, Ottawa police went to Cameron's home and uncovered the bodies from behind the shed. They were frozen solid according to a forensic officer on the scene. During Cameron's trial, more disturbing details about the day he killed his parents came to light. For instance, one of his uncles talked about how calm Cameron's voice was when he called, and during that time he was on the phone with his uncle, Meryl was dying on the floor. Her injuries were horrific. Cameron had even gouged one of her eyes out. 2 years after killing his parents, Cameron pleaded guilty to 2 counts of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to life in prison as a result. Nathaniel Anderson and Francie Graham were anti-Semites who also mistrusted the police. They were both interested in the Black Hebrew Israelite, a religious group known for its hatred of Jewish people, although it is not clear if they were actual members. They started seeing each other in 2017. According to Francie's neighbors, before she met Nathaniel, she was desperate for a boyfriend. She was quite social with some of her neighbors, and even smoked and exercised with a couple of them. But when Nathaniel entered her life, everything changed. Nathaniel, on the other hand, grew up in a religious home before joining the army. Then came years of using drugs and being a drug dealer, going from job to job, and even winding up in jail. A year after entering a relationship with Francie, the two moved into Nathaniel's van. The two came into the public eye again on December 10, 2019, 2 years after they started seeing each other. A detective was investigating a crime at a cemetery in New Jersey when he came across the couple. Nathaniel and Francie were in a van that was linked to a murder that had occurred 3 days prior. The confrontation ended tragically for the detective. After killing the police detective, Nathaniel and Francie drove to a kosher grocery store a mile away. The moment they got out of the van, they started to shoot at people. They then entered the grocery store and shot and killed 3 people.
Here's City Police. Somebody called 911.
Yeah. Just a half minute ago, the shooting was so active on MLK. That's like the report.
Do we have any description of those people that are calling? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
You can't hear me?
I could hear you, yes.
You could hear it, but do you see anybody? Do you have any description of any of the people?
Sir, I told you earlier, I saw one person, a female with glasses, wearing a black raincoat, black color skin. That's
black raincoat? Black skin?
Raincoat, black skin. I believe, if I remember correctly, in this second I saw her, she wore gold glasses. That's what I have. She has like a long rifle. I'm not sure.
Long rifle. Okay, yeah, which way did you see her going?
She walked in the kosher supermarket, 220 MLK, I believe it is.
Okay.
She walked in there. First, they shoot out 3 holes in the glass, and then they walked in. Besides me in the grocery, there were another 3 people, 2 males, 1 female. She came in the grocery, she tried to shoot on me. I pushed her away with the rifle and ran out. And then she went after the whole grocery. 2 people. The other person didn't see the face.
You didn't see their face? Do you remember what they were wearing?
Yeah, raincoats.
All raincoats.
That's what I believe. One of us I saw for sure. The other one I believe was the same thing.
Okay, and did you see which way? Did they run out of the building? Which way did they run?
No, they both walked in. They both walked into the grocery.
They walked into the building, and that was it? That's all you remember?
I ran away.
Okay, sir. What's your name?
Sir. Okay.
Okay, so 1 female, 2 males, all wearing raincoats, and the 1 female had gold glasses, right?
That's what I remember.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Police reported to the scene, resulting in a shootout with Nathaniel and Francie for over an hour, until finally the police were able to kill the couple. A SWAT team then rammed its vehicle into the grocery store. Once inside, they found the bodies of the 3 victims, as well as Nathaniel and Francie. The authorities then searched the van, which it turned out the couple had stolen. Inside, they found weapons, a pipe bomb, and a note that said, "I do this because my creator makes me do this, and I hate who he hates." This made it clear that Nathaniel and Francie's motives were entirely racist, and they wanted to hurt the Jewish community. At 18 years old, Noah Domingo was a student at the University of California. In January of 2019, he was on track to be part of the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity. So he found himself drinking at the fraternity house, which was located in the city of Irvine. The fraternity house was leased to 5 other students: Xavier Brown, Jonathan Vu, Mohammed Kariv, Caleb Valeroy, and Jonathan Villacana. Xavier was the big brother in the fraternity, and altogether they all played a big part in getting Noah drinking. Not only was it illegal for Noah to be drinking, seeing that he was underage at the time, but at some point he was even more than 4 times over the legal limit. In fact, the fraternity made Noah drink an entire bottle of Jack Daniel's whiskey. Unsurprisingly, Noah ended up passing out. The next morning, Noah was found dead in his bed.
Okay, and what's the emergency?
Someone's not breathing. They're not okay.
Someone's not breathing?
Yeah, they're not okay. Like, their whole body's, like, blue right now.
So they're like, are they conscious?
No.
Okay, so are we going to have to do CPR?
Yes.
Okay, so put him on the ground.
Yeah, I'm here.
Whoever's doing the CPR, I need to hear the count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Really push down. Go ahead. I need to hear it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Come on, Noah. Dude, get up, Noah, please.
As you guys are doing this, why is he unconscious? What happened?
I mean, he just drank. He just drank too much. And he fell asleep with his head down. Like, all the blood went to his head.
How long has he been unconscious?
Since, maybe like 11 o'clock.
Okay, are you guys still doing compressions? You still need to continue this.
Okay. He was just sleeping.
You need to do 100 of those. I need to hear the person that's doing that in the background as I ask questions. So yes or no, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Person drank too much last night?
Yeah, he was just chilling though. I mean, he did drink too much.
Okay.
Noah.
The authorities later revealed that Noah likely died at 3:30 the following morning. That's about 4.5 hours after he initially went to bed. The 911 call was made at 9:30 a.m., meaning Noah was already dead for 6 hours. The 5 other students were all charged with a misdemeanor count for encouraging an underage person to drink. Xavier, who was the oldest, was also charged with providing alcohol to a minor causing great bodily injury. In court, Xavier's attorney argued that he did not have a criminal background and was deeply regretful about Noah's death. Xavier even wrote a note to Noah's family saying that he couldn't stop crying and felt destroyed. Jessica Hiringa vanished from the gas station where she worked the night shift on April 26, 2013. Her last sale of the night was a cigarette lighter at around 10:55. 15 minutes later, a customer walked into the store and, finding it empty, dialed 911. The police started to investigate Jessica's disappearance and found camera footage of a suspicious gray van parked on the premises. There was also footage of the van speeding away from the gas station at around the time of Jessica's disappearance. Behind the store, they found Jessica's blood and fragments from a gun. Jessica's case went cold, and for over 3 years, nobody knew what had happened to her. Until in June 2014, Rebecca Bletch, a 36-year-old mother, went out for a jog and didn't return home. Her dead body was discovered with 3 gunshot wounds to the head. The couple that found her body immediately dialed 911.
911, where is your emergency?
We come up to this lady. She's laying in the road. I think she was hit by a car.
Okay.
She's got a head injury.
Okay, so I'm going to rally time. Okay, stay on the phone here with me, okay? I'm going to get some help right out there for you. Did you see what happened to her?
She has a pulse. We just came up on her.
Is she unconscious?
Yes, she is.
Okay, you stay on the phone with me. Is she breathing?
She is breathing. She has a pulse.
Okay, did you see who hit her? Does she have obvious injuries?
She has a head injury.
Okay.
She's got a head injury, and she's laying face down.
Okay, don't move her around, okay?
Yep, we're not moving her around.
Okay. Is she by herself?
You need to hurry. She's all by herself.
Okay.
It's really irregular. My wife is a nurse, so she...
Okay, sir, I got help that's going to start help, okay?
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Mark Klimt.
Okay. Mark, someone else here is starting some help. I'm going to update them about what's going on, okay?
Okay. I don't know what to do.
Okay, sir. Mark, what's your phone number? Okay.
You need to hurry.
Okay, sir, they're on the way already, okay? Did anybody see anything?
What else? I don't know what else to do.
Okay, sir. Just tell me if she's...
Just
okay.
checking her pulse, and it's really weak.
Okay. Weak pulse?
She has not been moved, but she's halfway in the road.
Okay. Get your
car. The road is not busy.
Okay. What kind of car are you in?
I am in a Toyota Camry, Burgundy.
Okay.
I'm right in the middle of the road. Nobody's going to get by me.
Okay. Get your flashers on. Get your flashers on?
Yes.
Okay. Ask your wife if she thinks she needs CPR.
Does she need CPR, Michelle? Does she need CPR? She's still breathing.
Okay.
And she has a pulse.
Okay. Tell your wife that if she needs CPR, I can help her with that, and I will stay on the phone with you. The fire department and the ambulance are on the way.
Okay. No, Michelle, just leave her. If she's got a pulse, she's fine.
Okay. I need to know if she's breathing normally. It's just
she's breathing normally, Michelle. She is not breathing normally.
Okay. We want to start CPR then. Tell her to go ahead and start with CPR.
She's on her chest, and Michelle would have to turn her over.
Okay. What we can do then is we can move her over, but I want her to be real carefully when she turns her over. I want you to stabilize her head, her neck, and her back.
Stabilize her head. You know what? There's another car coming. Maybe I can get them. She's a bigger.
Okay.
They're on the way, Michelle. They're on the way.
Okay. I can help her with it.
She's just a little paranoid to move her.
Okay, I understand. Okay, if she doesn't want to move her, that's fine. But if she's not breathing normally, then we're not going to hurt her anymore.
I don't know if we should move her.
Okay.
She's got a pulse still.
Okay. Tell her to use her best discretion if she's a nurse.
Michelle, use your best discretion. What you should do. She's got a really bad head injury.
She's bleeding from her head?
Yes, she's bleeding quite a bit from her head.
Okay. Do you see anything around her?
She's got blood coming from her ear. That would be her right ear.
Okay. All right. I'm going to check with the supervisor here real quick, okay?
Okay.
Okay. What I want her to do is I want her to turn her over. We're going to do CPR. We're not going to hurt her anymore if she's got that bad of a head injury and she's not breathing normally.
Okay, I'm going to put you on voice so she can hear.
Okay.
She's getting modelly.
Okay. Michelle, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. We got to start CPR if she's not breathing normally. I want you to go ahead and start. We're not going to hurt her anymore.
Oh.
Can you do that for me? I can stay on the phone and help you through it.
This is what we're going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to hold her leg, and you need to roll her body from... You just got to come over here, Mark, and take her hips and her shoulders, and I will hold her head. That's what I can. Okay.
Okay, Michelle, you're doing it good. Once you get over, I want you to look in her mouth and see if...
One. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, my God.
Okay, is she getting any air?
Oh.
Is she breathing?
Not.
Okay, is CPR going to help?
I'm going to open her airway. I'm doing a jaw thrust on her.
Okay, you're doing a great job, Michelle.
She's not breathing, though.
Okay, I want you to start with CPR, okay? Do you remember how to do it?
I remember how to do it. My husband's going to have to hold her.
I got her.
Okay, you guys are doing great.
Just grab her behind here.
Right.
Hold both sides. Just hold both sides and hold her airway open and her head steady.
I'm here for you if you need anything from me.
All right.
Stay there, Charlie.
Michelle, make sure you get good deep breaths in her.
Yep. I can't. She's got blood all over her face.
Okay.
I don't have anything to...
Okay, you can just do chest compressions. Okay. You don't have to put air in her mouth. Just go with the chest compressions. You guys can take turns if you need to.
Oh, she's making funny noises when I do this.
Okay, that's fine. You're not going to hurt her if she's not breathing. Just go ahead with the chest compressions. Let's get that blood through her.
Okay. Where is somebody?
They're on the way. You're going to hear sirens real shortly. Okay, you're going to hear sirens real shortly. They're driving there. Is somebody else stop now?
No, nobody.
Okay. You guys are doing great. I know it seems like it's taken a very long time. They're driving there as fast as they can.
Keep going, Michelle. You're doing good.
You guys are doing great. You can take over for her if you need to, okay?
Keep going.
Oh my gosh, who could do this?
You're doing great, Michelle.
I know, but who could hit a woman and just leave her?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I'm starting to hear some,
Yep, those are for you.
Oh.
Keep going, Michelle.
I know this is hard. You're doing great. Hold it together just a little longer, okay?
Come on, you can do it. Come on, honey, you can make it.
Oh, come on.
Mark, you can help her, okay? Are you helping her? Okay.
I hold her neck, I guess, the way it's just telling me to.
Okay.
Go on, Michelle.
It wasn't until 2016 that the police finally caught the culprit in both Jessica and Rebecca's cases, a man called Jeffrey Willis. They managed to catch up with him after he tried to abduct a teenager while she was walking home one night. He offered the 16-year-old a ride, and when she entered his van, he pointed a gun at her. Thankfully, she jumped out and managed to escape. She then contacted the police and described Willis and his van. This enabled the police to track him down and apprehend him. Inside of Jeffrey's van, police found disturbing evidence. Apart from the gun that was used to kill Rebecca, they also found masks, ropes, chains, gloves, a bar with wrist restraints, and images of women chained. They then searched his home where they found more damning evidence on his computer. Jeffrey lost both of his cases and blamed his conviction on his defense attorneys, who he believes colluded with prosecutors. He also felt the press was against him and accused police of planting the bullet they found in Rebecca's body. He went after the jurors as well, accusing some of them of falling asleep and others of surfing Facebook while the case was ongoing. But no matter what this sicko said, it was clear he was guilty. Hence, he was sentenced to life in prison. 19-year-old student Gianna Delgado was a student at High Point University in North Carolina. She was living in an apartment complex with her ex-boyfriend, Mcculloch, who was 24 years old at the time. They had only dated for a short while before breaking up. According to the neighbors, Michael and Gianna were very happy. There never seemed to be any indication that anything was wrong with their relationship. But behind closed doors, Michael and Gianna were fighting over accusations that Gianna was seeing another man. Things turned tragic when during one argument, Michael started to beat Gianna. Michael then FaceTimed a friend at 5:30 a.m. He wanted to get rid of Gianna's body and needed help. He went so far as to show his friend Gianna's body and admitted what he had done to her. Once the call was over, Michael's friend dialed 911.
High Point Police and Fire Communications. This is Portia.
Hi, yes, my name is calling from Kingsport, Tennessee. Is this the High Point Sheriff's Department?
No, it's the High Point Police Department.
Police Department, yes. Okay, I just left from the Kingsport Police Department reporting a murder that happened there in North Carolina this morning. And my friend, his name is Mcculloch. He called me this morning and he said that he had done something, and I asked him what he had done, and he FaceTimed me and turned the camera around, and he had choked and beat his girlfriend to death. And he thinks that I'm going to pick him up, and I've played along with it so I could get more information for everybody. I told the police down here too. He is on his way right now to Watauga Lake and Rome Mountain here in Tennessee.
Okay,
and
what part of this happened in High Point, though?
I'm sorry?
Do you think he murdered someone in High Point?
It's around there. They told me, because I don't know the exact city. They told me, the Kingsport Police Department here told me to call High Point because it is around there. And they said you can
Okay, what's the address?
I do not have his exact address because what I had down, he had deleted me off of, and I cannot get back on those messages.
Okay. Why do you think it's in High Point, though? Like, what led you to that conclusion? What's near High Point, though?
Where I went before to his house, I went through Salem, and right there, it was like after Salem, and it was like High Point's after, so I thought it might be near High Point, and that's what they told me to call.
Okay, I don't understand. Why do you think it's High Point?
Okay, so I've been to this person's house one time before, and I went through Salem.
Do you mean Winston-Salem?
Yes.
Okay, you went through Winston-Salem.
Yes, and it was maybe like 30 minutes, an hour past that. I'm not sure exactly where it's at because it's been a while since I've been there. I do not talk to this person that much, and this is why I'm trying to get everything I can from him because he keeps calling me, and he is wanting me to pick him up from where he is dumping this girl at as his lake.
Where is this lake at? In Tennessee?
No. Yes, the name of it is Watauga Lake. It is near.
Okay, do you have any idea where it could be in High Point? Was it at somebody's house? Was it at a hotel? Was it at a building?
It was at. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of everything straight. It's at their. It was at their apartment. Him and his girlfriend leased out an apartment together, and I know it happened in their apartment upstairs. That's all I know.
Okay,
where it's at.
What is his name?
Mcculloch.
How do you spell his last name?
One second. I have to bring it up. It's very hard to spell.
Okay, what's her name?
I do not know her name. I never asked about her, ever. And you spell it. It is Cadogan. He is 24, 25. Not.
How do you know him?
I met him through Snapchat a long time ago. I've known him for about 5 years.
But you've never actually met him. You just know him online.
No, I have met him. That's what I'm saying. I went to his house once before.
Do you know what kind of car he drives?
How are you? I know that he drives a black truck, but he's not in that. He is taking his girlfriend's car and her in the car and dumping it in the lake here at Watauga.
Do you know what his cell phone number is?
Yes, but he left it at the house, and he has a burner phone that he's been calling me from.
Okay, well, do you have those numbers?
Yes, I do. Okay, his cell phone number is...
Are you sure this isn't... It's not a joke?
No, ma'am, I'm telling you, I'm scared for my own life because of how he is talking, and I've seen this girl with my own eyes over the phone.
What did she look like?
She was like, it was like there was a commotion around the room, and she was just laying there beside the bed, and he walked over there, and she wasn't breathing. I told him to check for a pulse. I told him to do everything. And
what do you mean there was a commotion in the room? Commotion with who? Just him?
Yeah, you see like someone has spots, like things around the room.
Okay. All right. Can you describe her? What does she look like? Was she white, black, Hispanic?
She is white. She has curly blonde hair. I'm not sure about her eye color. I don't know for sure.
But he said he strangled her to death.
Yes, he told me that in his own words.
Okay. Let me work on this and I'll have somebody give you a call, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Michael's friend went to the Kingsport Police Department after that. Once she was there, she got on another call with Michael. This time, they agreed to meet up in a marina in Carter County, Tennessee. Michael planned to dump Gianna's body and car at the lake. He had no idea that a police officer was taking notes of his plans. The police planned to catch Michael on his way to the marina. The police waited a while before they spotted his car coming towards them. They initiated a traffic stop and saw the tub that contained Gianna's dead body. But Michael would not let them search his car. He knew he was in trouble and asked for a lawyer instead. This resulted in the police getting a warrant to search his car. In the end, Michael could not avoid his arrest. The authorities charged him with first-degree murder, concealment of death, and tampering with a corpse. George Taylor III was the COO of True Colors Brewing Company. George's father founded the company back in 2017. One of the company's missions was to provide gang members with employment. Both George and his father believed they were helping reduce gang-related violence. On July 24, 2021, Cordrice Tyson was at George's home along with Brianna Emily Williams. Cordrice was a well-known member of the gang Gangsters Disciples. He had been staying at George's home for a while since his criminal record made it difficult to find a home. Early that July morning, while it was still dark, Dyrell Green, Amante Bell, and Raquel Adams, all of whom are gang members, broke into George's home. They set out to kill everybody, even those who were sleeping upstairs. At around 5:42 a.m., an unidentified victim who had suffered a gunshot wound to the chest dialed 911.
New Hanover County 911. What's the address of the emergency?
I need police involvement.
Okay, what's the address? All right, we're going to get some help to you. Just repeat that address one more time. The phone number you're calling from in case you get disconnected.
I don't know.
All right, what's your name?
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, it's a lot of blood.
Okay, did that happen tonight?
Yes.
Okay. All right, just stay on the line, okay? Okay, are you alone?
No.
How old are you?
21.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, just stay. When did this happen?
No, just no.
All right, is the assailant still nearby?
I don't know. How far are they?
Okay. All right, we have them coming to you. Is there any serious bleeding?
Yes, it's a lot of blood, please. Oh, God.
Okay, what part of the body was injured?
Oh, my arm and my shoulder.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Just stay on the line, and I'll tell you exactly what to do next, okay? All right, I'm going to tell you how to stop the bleeding. Listen carefully to make sure we do it right, okay? Get a clean, dry cloth or towel. Tell me when you have it, okay?
Oh, God.
Did you hear what I said?
I'm tired.
Okay, all right. I'm going to tell you how to stop the bleeding, okay? I need you to get that clean, dry cloth or towel. Tell me when you have it, okay?
Okay.
All right, do you have it? Michaela, you still there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get up.
They are?
No.
Okay. What do they look like?
It was dark.
Say that again?
It was dark. I don't know.
Okay. Where did it happen at?
In the bedroom.
All right, you have the dry cloth or towel?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Now place it right on the wound and press down firmly. Don't lift it up to look, okay?
Okay.
All right, without lifting the cloth, please tell me if the bleeding is under control now.
Oh, yes.
Say it again?
Yes.
All right, help is on the way, and from now on, don't have anything to eat or drink. It might make you sick or cause further problems. Don't move around unless it's absolutely necessary. Just be still and wait for help to arrive, okay?
Okay.
All right, is there Okay, I'll stay on the line with you as long as I can. If anything...
The authorities revealed that this was another case of gang members being targeted simply because they were gang members. It didn't matter if a gang member wanted to renounce a life of violence. Thankfully, the authorities were able to capture the culprits and charge them with first-degree murder. I appreciate you all taking the time to check out this video. We did a bit of a longer one this time, figured I'd try it out. I know sometimes they can seem a little shorter than they are, so figured I might as well try a longer one, see if it helps the algorithm. So if you enjoy the longer videos, make sure to leave a comment because that helps the algorithm. Leave a like, turn on your notifications because notifications are very, very wonky, and subscribe. And share it if you enjoyed it. Maybe you have some friends that would enjoy it as well, and the more people we get, the more I can make more of these videos. I have a team that helps me now make these, so yeah. Regardless, I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I do appreciate you dropping in. And I will catch you in the next video. And just remember, it's always scarier if it's true. Bad bye.